Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to Daily Downshift. Today we bring you content regarding all new options that will be offered on the next production year of the Corvette C8. That is to say, the 2021 model year. There may be a lot of you that actually held off on buying into the first production year. That being said, if you are putting in a new order for a C8, i.e. if you don't already have one entered into the system and ordered, then you are quite lucky. You may not feel lucky, but you have all new options to choose from. I'll start with two new paint colors, which are the Red Mist Tint Coat and Silver Flare. But what you have to keep in mind is the fact that these will be replacing the Long Beach Red and the Blade Silver. Personally, I wasn't that big of a fan of the Long Beach Red because it seems like a color that's designed for an older demographic, and I think that the Red Mist Tint will just be a slight variation of that. However, I'm a bit sad to see the Blade Silver go because that color is absolutely beautiful. Some people in our comments have stated that it looks like an unpainted car, which is fair, but when I saw it in person during our trip to Green Bay, Wisconsin, I absolutely fell in love with it. In fact, it was actually the second choice to the Sebring Orange that we did end up going with. So this brings us to the Silver Flare. We unfortunately don't have anything to compare these colors to, but interestingly enough, some people have stated that this could be the color that's actually on the C8R, which would be a pleasant surprise. Now, the biggest change, or at least I think it's the biggest change, is the fact that MagRide is now a standalone option. That's right, you do not need to opt for the Z51 package in order to tick this box. This would have been quite useful for us because we definitely would have paid extra for this option if it was standalone. Actually, one of the things we've noticed that may need improvement on our non-Z51 car is the suspension. So I think this is an absolute no-brainer if you're buying this car. Go for the MagRide, you won't regret it. Another new addition is striping. You can now opt for a full-length racing stripe in either orange, red, yellow, carbon flash, sterling silver, blue, and midnight silver. There are also new Stinger stripes, which are the ones that actually go on the hood of the car. And these are available in carbon flash and yellow, carbon flash and midnight silver, and finally carbon flash and edge red. I just really hope somebody doesn't go completely Frankenstein with their car due to all the new color striping options. And if you like the look of carbon fiber, then you're going to love this. You can order the LPO high wing in exposed carbon fiber, and you can go as far as getting the door intake trim, that's the side blade, in exposed carbon fiber as well. Pretty epic stuff if you ask me. But you still can't get the visible carbon effects ground kit, which is a little bit ridiculous. My friends actually sent me a picture of a C8 in our area with the kit, and honestly, it looks really good. I'll put it up on the screen just so everyone can see. Wireless CarPlay will now be standard on whichever trim level you opt for, which is definitely a big bonus. You can also opt for an all-weather floor liner with the Jake logo made by WeatherTech, which will definitely come in handy for the adverse weather conditions. You can also get a C8R rendered indoor car cover, which will be practical if you're storing your car in the garage over winter. They do have some covers available right now, but they're more on the plain side, so this one is sure to keep your car looking distinct. Some things that are disappearing will be the black center wheel cap with the Jake logo, and the rear emblem will also no longer be available in a variety of colors. I'm assuming they're referring to the Corvette spelled on the back, and I assume it will now just be available in the black. They will, however, be adding a Stingray R wheel cap option and some new graphics. Finally, if you're trying to load your C8 to the max and you go with the 3LT package, then it may be convenient that there are two new interior combination options. The first being suede strike yellow trim with sky cool gray seats, and the second jet black leather with sky cool gray seats. I definitely have no issues with these because they seem like they're complementary as combinations, so I'm actually quite glad that they're even offering more choices. So I think that's pretty much everything from the leaked option sheet. Honestly, there are some really good new options on there. From my point of view, I hate to see the Blade Silver go, but I think it just means there weren't enough buyers, so I can completely understand the financial decision to replace it. The absolute biggest addition in my books is the mag ride. Now, if you're a buyer of the 2021 model or later, I think that's the option to go for, even if you don't want the Z51. And if you have a bit more to spend, the carbon fiber bits would also be a very sporty touch. I think for the most part, these are all very welcome changes, but do let me know what you guys think. Is there anything that you would change, or are you guys overall happy with the options that GM has offered? As always, thank you so much for watching the video. Give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed, and do consider subscribing. We've got way more videos coming. We'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, everyone.